Okay folks, and welcome to another exciting episode of Art Tips with John. I am your host, John Morris, the painter of memories, and welcome to the show that teaches you not only how to build a successful art business, but also how to unlock and build upon your amazing artistic talents. Today we are going to be looking at the 3 killer tips with Etsy. It's one of the questions I get asked all the time, so welcome to today's show. Okay folks, well, as you probably guessed by now, I'm not in my usual location. Today we're in my home studio here in Scotland, and we've kind of got some things kind of kicking around. I've just finished filming a brand new course which is going to be coming out really soon, within the next couple of weeks in fact, called How to Build a Successful Art Business. If you go to outreachart.org, subscribe to our mailing list, you will be first in the queue to get the opportunity to purchase this course. You're going to absolutely love it. It walks you through every single thing that you're going to need to be a successful art business, or to build a successful art business. Okay, so we're talking about Etsy today. Now, 3 killer things that I have found with Etsy that you guys need to know, okay? Because I have seen so many people asking this question. Does anybody make money on Etsy? How do you make money on Etsy? What is Etsy? What's it all about? So, pen and paper, and I'm going to give you 3 really quick and simple things that you need to know about Etsy right here, right now. This will help you make an informed decision as to whether it's worth your time to sell on Etsy or not. So what are some of the things that you're going to be aware of with Etsy? Okay, nobody that I know of and in my research has made, in one sale, massive amounts of income. Now, I'm not talking about prints or anything like that. What I'm talking about is, for one painting, it's very unlikely that you're going to get someone that spends $20,000 or pounds or yen, okay, that is going to buy from you. What people on Etsy are looking for, essentially, is something that is low cost to buy, okay? Now we're talking really low cost, like no more than $5, maybe $10, okay, for a specific product. Now, the reason there is, it sounds terrible to say this, but I see Etsy almost like the car boot sale of the social media world. Similar to, it's almost like one step either below or above eBay. Okay, eBay, you've got a better chance. Etsy's definitely a craft market. So people are looking to buy, things like very small prints. They're looking to buy logos, stickers, craft materials, flowers, Pennywise flowers. Looking to buy, very simple, nice things that don't cost a lot of money at all. So what do you need to know about this to succeed on Etsy? 2 specific things that you've got to be aware of. Your product has to be quick to make and low cost to sell, okay? So for example, if you are making, prints, I've got them in front of me, right, box frames, and they cost, I think, right, okay, we did this in the course, so the box frame itself might cost £5, I'm just going to narrow it up for maths. £5 to buy the frame, okay? £2 to do the print, and say another, £3 to sell or to send. Okay, so you're talking £10 there. Okay, in the United States that works at about £12.50, something like that. US dollars. Okay, so you're talking £12.50. That, believe it or not, is more higher end scale of things for a print. Okay, for an original painting, people are probably going to pay between £100 or £200. $250 on Etsy. Okay, so if you're looking to make thousands of pounds from one piece of art on Etsy that you've spent a ton of time on, you really value, Etsy's not the place for you, okay? The places that you're going to be looking at are Artfinder, artgallery.co.uk, even Fine Art America is not really the place for you because they're looking at more craft things, they're looking at very simple, quick to make things, and it's not the best place for you as an artist, as a businessman or woman, to actually generate a lot of income. Now, if you can make stickers for £1 and sell them at £1.50 or £2, okay, you made £1 profit. So every time a or a sticker sells or a logo sells, you're making £1 profit every time. That means to sell 100 stickers, you've guessed it, you're going to make £200. Less, obviously, your expenses. The other thing that you need to be aware of is, again, so low cost to produce. It has to be quick to make, so don't spend, hours and hours and hours and hours. I can spend a whole, session on this, guys, because you've got to remember, if you were working at an hourly rate of, say, £7.40 an hour, or £7.50 an hour, okay, and your sticker is only going to sell for £1 or £2, it has to be really fast. You've got to be able to knock these things out pretty much every 25 seconds. Okay, do you see what I'm meaning here? One thing that you do need to be aware of if you are selling on Etsy is this. People were talking all about the fees that Etsy charge. Now, I know for a fact I'm an Etsy seller. Well, I have an Etsy store. But the fees on there are 20 cents or 20, I'm trying to think what it, yeah, 20 cents per listing, US dollars, of course, per listing. But if anything sells on Etsy, they charge you 9%. So for example, if you sell something for £10 on Etsy, they're going to charge you 90p plus the 20p listing fee. So they're going to charge you £1.20 for every £10 worth of material and merchandise that you sell. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. It's not that high. It is actually one of the lower ones that's out there, but it's not that high. I know maybe 1 or 2 people, and it is very, very small, that have actually sold on Etsy. But there are a couple of things that you can do to increase your potential for selling on Etsy, especially when you're starting out to kind of get a feel for it. There is an option for marketing. Now, I personally use this option, okay, where you can spend $2 a day. They will do marketing for you and you don't get charged until somebody clicks your ad. So I've now got 3 months worth of marketing out there for, I think I've probably paid about $7, which in the UK is probably about £4, something like that. £4 for nearly 2,000 people to see what I do is great value for money. Okay, and again, it takes time for things to build, it takes times for things to sell as well. You've got to find those right clients, you've got to find your right customers. There are a lot of people, for example, that love our Jack the Ripper stuff, and there are a lot of people out there that love our Alice Cooper original stuff, but they're not prepared to spend £600 on an original painting. For an Alice Cooper print, they may spend £10 on it. Now, final thing that I'm going to say on this, folks, just to kind of give you guys clarity. If I make £10 or £9.90 or £9.80 on every Alice Cooper print that I make, then you've got to take in consideration your ink, of course, which isn't cheap, but we're still making a nice hefty profit. That's after, they've taken all their fees, but before your postage. So for example, if postage is £3.50, say United States, £3.50, you've then got Etsy's fees that are on top, so it works out that you're only actually going to make maybe £4 or £5 profit after everything. But times 1,000, that actually works out quite nicely. Okay, so I hope this helps you make a decision as to whether or not it's worth your time selling on Etsy. My personal thing is continue your marketing, continue your social media stuff, look at Artfinder, look at artgallery.co.uk to really build and sell your stuff. Etsy's good if you can make and sell stuff really, really quickly and really cheaply. Do it, great, wonderful. But if not, then you've got to look elsewhere. So that's all we've got time for today, folks. I know I've run a little bit over, and I hope this really, really helps. I'm a little bit out of practice doing these live sessions and art tips, but we're getting there. And the main thing is you're getting great quality teaching and education as well in the art business, not just as an artist, which is absolutely vital for your success. So I want you to head to outreachart.org, sign up to our newsletter, folks. You will absolutely love it. We're going to more depth than we can do, obviously, on a 5-minute or 10-minute tutorial, and you will absolutely love it. And until next time, I have been your host, John Morris, the painter of memories. This has been Art Tips with John, the show that teaches you how to unleash your creative talents, but also how to build an absolutely awesome art business. Until next week, I'll see you soon. Oh, one final thing to say, folks, just as a PS. This Friday, we are going to be talking about thinking outside the box, and we have got a real awesome show for you. Last year, we created a character called the Artist. Now, it was in an effort to try and really get people talking, get some different eyes upon our product, and just have a little bit of fun, because for so many years I've been doing the same thing over and over again. This time, because it's coming up to Halloween, we're going to put something very, very unique and special out there. It involves me with face paint, and I'm a silent character. It's all narrated, but you get an awesome art tutorial that's there as well that'll be Halloween themed. So guys, tune in this Friday, of course, on YouTube or on Art Tips with John on Facebook, and I will see you there for something really, really different. Take care. God bless.